Sueur.
Obviously, we know the reason that the title is vacant is because Khabib Nurmagomedov walked away, one of the greatest of all time. Do you think either one of these guys is going to have more to prove?
He's a fucking bitch. He's a fucking pussy. Sorry to interrupt you. I'm going to dedicate this fucking song called Mask Off. Chase a check, never chase a bitch. That's Khabib.
Tony, way in the back. Obviously, a lot in your last two fights leading up to those fights out of your control. Last-minute change of opponents before Justin, and obviously limited training before your fight against Charles. So, how is camp this fight week been leading into your fight?
I'm a businessman. CSO stands for Chief Security Officer. I had to go back to the board, squash some numbers. We hit the bag. We put everything we could into this camp, and I had to resource myself to my old Ultimate Fighter coaches. I made contact with Brock. He said, "Do you understand what I was talking about? The difference between chicken shit and chicken salad?" I said, "Abso-fucking-lutely." I talked to Coach Marty Morgan. He said, "Did you let him take you down on purpose?" I said, "No." And he said, "Why the fuck are you going to let anybody else take you down?" I talked to Greg Nelson. He said the same kind of thing. And I talked to Coach Eric Paulson. Now, each one of these guys, they know me and they know exactly what I can come from. And I just honed in. And there's no words for this shit, man. Opera non verba. We're going to go out there and get this victory.
And question for Beneil. How's camp been ahead of this fight against Tony? That I know you said you are expecting the best, one of the most scary lightweights in the history. So how's camp been for you?
Camp was amazing. Had one of the best camps ever. I'm looking forward to fighting Tony, and I think Tony needs to recognize that I'm in front of him. He needs to not worry about Khabib right now. He needs to be worried about me.
Hey, homie, I already know that you went to go help Justin Gaethje. You're a little bitch for going out there and helping him fight for the title. I didn't know you did that. You listened to Ali Abdelaziz and he fucking manipulated your ass.
When the one thing asks you for help,
I'm after you, dude.
Offer your
you look
offer
it, man.
a hand.
I have nothing against you.
Listen,
but seriously, my punches are gonna
Justin
fucking
asked
start
for
your
help
ass.
and I helped him.
I'm gonna knock you out.
Listen, bud, if you had asked me help, I would help you
out,
too.
Kid.
But
I don't care how
are.
many fucking Ultimate Fighter fucking people you have over there at UFC.
I don't even know what that
King's
means.
MMA. Look at King's MMA. You have how many UFC fighters training with you? It was the same thing on the Ultimate Fighter when they all went against me. You know what the fuck happened with that one?
What?
Basically, it says you can't bring anybody inside that octagon with you, kid. You think you fucking know me, you want to do spinning shit and everything else like that. You think I'm unorthodox. Kid, I'm going to hit you so fucking hard. That's it.
I love it, Tony. I love it. I want to see it. I want to see every bit of it. I hope you show up.
I'm going to fucking
I hope
slam
you show up like you say you
I'm going to slam you.
I'll be there, bud. I'll be there for everything.
I'm going to slam you. I'm going to slam you. I'm going to slam you like I did my student. I broke his fucking rib.
Well, that's a dick move, bud. Why would you do that to your own student?
Because he made me do it.
Tony, you say the fight's with Beneil, but not anybody else. But what will it be like to finally fight with the fans around you?
It was exciting when there was nothing there, and it was exciting when there's something here. When we go out there, it doesn't really matter. Everything disappears, and it's like tunnel vision. It's exactly what it is. We go out there and we give our best. It's going to be a gentleman fight. We're going to go out there and we're going to give you fans exactly what you fucking earn, which is a good, hard fight. You got these two gentlemen who are fighting for a vacant title who I had 12 fights in a row, and I fought for a title, but then I got stripped, right? The other day, one of the cameramen tripped over a fucking cord when I was giving an interview, and it was actually not funny. The funny thing is God never puts enough on our plate that we can't handle. And last year, I put so much on my damn plate that he fucking fixed me up for this year, and 2021's my bitch.
Timing is everything in life, and the doors stay closed for the right amount of time until they're ready to be opened. And that door opened at the exact right time and under the perfect circumstances. And you know, you talk about this title shot. I'm just a beneficiary of some interesting circumstances with Khabib retiring, you know, Poirier and Conor having their trilogy. So he could not handle or could not have scripted it any better. It's perfect.
Thanks.
You fucking dodged me too, Chandler.
Hey, that's not true.
You're a bitch.
Hey.
Every fucking person out here except for this guy right here that's sitting next to me.
Hey, that's not true.
I'm gonna be real, man.
Tony.
The other side, those are the other fucking losers. We're coming over here to this side's victory table.
You could have fought me January 23rd, and I would have done the same thing to you.
Hey, man, you fucking said no, man. I'm gonna be real. You got this shit handed to you. You got Dana White privilege.
Tony. Thanks, Dana.
It's all love, baby.
Goodness.
Next question is from Beneil.
Do you think Tony is closer to the end of the career or the beginning of the career? Do you think Father Thomas tapped on his shoulder since we're starting to see stuff that we hadn't seen happen to him in his whole career happen more frequently?
Well, I mean, he's 37, I believe, right?
I'm fucking old.
Yeah, I mean,
Still beating the
I'm
shit out
not-
of these youngsters.
I'm
What
not
the fuck
that
are you
young
gonna say?
either, but like, obviously, we're at the latter end of our careers. But
That's you, brother. That's you.
thanks,
That's
bud.
all quits on you, man. I
Yeah.
can see it in your face.
okay.
That's fear
Anyways,
right there. No, that's fear.
In my opinion, it's the latter end of his career, but it still could be the best part of his career. It just depends on him.
Still haven't even hit my prime yet.
And we know you're a quiet guy by nature. What do you think about the trash talking back and forth?
Listen, I just don't understand the guy. He says, "Oh, it's because I'm Mexican." Bro, Canelo
Nobody
is one
said
of the
that,
highest
dog.
paid
It had
athletes
nothing to do
because
with
he's
Mexican.
Mexican.
You're getting
And it's like, I
frustrated.
was born
I'm getting
here on,
inside
a
your
Syrian
head.
American living
Look
in
at me,
America.
kid.
Like, there's
I'm
no
getting
issue.
inside your head.
Like, quit making it
I'm
about
getting
race.
inside your head,
quit trying
buddy.
quit trying to find
Fear,
something to
motherfucker.
complain about. Just show up
Fear,
and
brother.
fight.
Fear. That's what you're going to hear.
The next one to Tony. I know you're a Canelo fan. Did you like that performance last week?
I didn't watch. I was too busy training. I didn't watch it. I was busy training. I was pushing a truck or fucking pulling something or like slamming something or doing something, losing weight or doing things that obviously, check this out. I don't take vacations. I went out there the other day when UFC came to film me, right? Check this out. And I told them, I was like, check this out. Film my gloves right there. You get some B film, B reel right there. And right there, I had 225 on the rack, right? I had 225 on a deadlift bar and I started hitting traps. And I told them straight up, I was like, hey, they're like, why don't you tell us that you're going to do this? I said, I'll get 1,000 before the day's done. So I had 225 on a trap bar. Took me about 4 hours.